Yo, what is up guys, my name is Hybrid and welcome to another squad builder. This is obviously going to be featuring the player who I reviewed yesterday, if this video obviously comes out today. So let's start off. We're using the 4-1-2-1-2 formation. I chose this just because it's simply, in my opinion, the most effective. It's extremely good, and I personally think it's probably the best formation you can use in Ultimate Team. And let's start off with the goalkeeper, and we have got Victor Valdez. So he's 6 foot tall, so not the tallest of goalkeepers. His stats are decent. He's got 90 positioning, and I didn't think this guy was going to turn out to be too good, but he actually turns out to be really nice. Obviously, he's not insane like Neuer or Czech, but he was really good. He didn't like flop at any positions and conceded really stupid goals. He did make the normal saves, and he definitely was a decent overall keeper. Now, starting off with our first centre back, we have got a international man of the match, Gary, or Gary. I'm not 100% sure on the pronunciation. He's 6'4", and he has some insane stats. As you can see, 91 defending, 90 heading, really nice passing, and for a centre back as well, great dribbling and decent shooting. Okay, his pace isn't that good, but take into consideration this guy has got amazing defending stats. He's 6'4", he's extremely strong, and to be honest, I think he's amazing. Now we're going to move on to the next centre back that people underrate and don't think he's that good, when in fact he's absolutely amazing, and that is Gerard Piqué. I'm going to put on screen a few stats of a few players, Piqué being one of them, because he has amazing stats for a defender. As you can see, 6'4" again, not good pace, but overall in defending, absolutely amazing. I must say, I had people crossing consistently, in amazing positions with my goalkeeper out of position, and they have like a barbell up front, and my centre backs were just winning it every time. They were so effective. Okay, they don't have the pace, and occasionally a through ball could slip through, but overall they they defended so much, and they personally were amazing. Let's move on to the left back, who we have gotten in form, and that is the new released, how's it pronounced? Crisquito. I'm not 100% sure on the pronunciation, but I'm sure his price has gone down now. I picked him up for 18,000. He has got amazing stats as well. He's 6 foot for a fullback, what's really good, and he actually has amazing defending stats. I was really surprised, and he turned out to be a really solid fullback, who I definitely recommend. We're going to move on to the right back now, and this is one player I never wanted to use. It's Dani Alves. This is the first time I've used him all year. As you can see, high-low work rates, but I've got to say, he's got to be one of the best fullbacks I've ever used. Okay, he's out of position a bit, but I thought Alaba for Bayern Munich, who's a high medium, is way more out of position than him. Dani Alves actually, came down the wings and provided crosses. He linked up extremely well with the right mid, and defending overall, he was really good, and I can't believe I never used him before. He's absolutely amazing, and I definitely recommend him. The chemistry between him and the right mid, linking up really well, was really sick, and they just did kind of great passing and team play together. Let's move on to the CDM, and we have got Witsel, who is insanely good. He's got amazing defending, attacking, and kind of midfield passing overall stats, and I think he's perfect for the CDM role. He's 6'1" and has 77 defending, also good heading, amazing dribbling with 4-star skills, which is a bonus, and obviously great passing. The pace is decent. You don't need much pace when you're tall and strong, and I think he's perfect, and he fitted that role really good. Now we're going to move on to the left mid, and we have got team of the season, Danny. So I can't give much of opinion on him because I originally used this card, the standard card, and I thought he was amazing. He had something special about him, like his dribbling just felt awesome. He felt like a really cool, unique player. The only downside was his strength. And in this team of the season stats, he's got amazing kind of shooting stats. Like he could be a striker. His pace is awesome. Even though he's got bad strength, he's got 95 aggression. Down the wings, he could cross insane balls. Like, it would just go to my player's head every time and they'd score it. But personally, he didn't shine for me. I'm not going to say he's bad because I probably just didn't get to use him enough, or I was using him the wrong way. But personally, with the time I used him, he didn't feel special at all. The only decent thing was his crossing. Anyway, we'll move on to the right mid, which is Hulk, one of my favourite players this year. He's one of the strongest players in Ultimate Team this year. He's got great pace. Considering he's so strong, 5'11", 4-star skill moves. He's got better shot than the majority of strikers. It is a rocket and his long shots are amazing. Also really nice dribbling, passing and heading. So if he pushes up and maybe comes to the back post, he can nod in headers. And I thought he was really, really awesome. I've used him multiple times and he's definitely recommended. You can cut in on that left foot and he scores for days. Obviously his weak foot's not good, but if you go down and use his weak foot to cross, it's normally good. And obviously if you cut in and use his left foot, it's awesome. Now let's move on to the centre attack midfield. So it was kind of a risky move to pick up this guy. I wasn't sure whether to use him or not. He is 5'6" and he's extremely weak. But he has got amazing dribbling and really decent passing. As long as from goal kicks you don't always hit it to him, if you full power it and get it up to the strikers, you're okay. Because this guy's never going to win you a header. In fact, he did, what was surprising, but to be honest, he's never going to win a header. He's not really going to outstrength people. But with such great dribbling and decent pace, you can actually get around the defenders and put in nice passes. And obviously, he's got the amazing 5-star skills. And personally, he was really, really good. As you can see, I played 4 games and scored 4 goals with him. So, you know, he wasn't a disappointment. I think he was, I thought he was going to be, but he definitely wasn't. He was really, really awesome. And I definitely recommend him. Obviously, the 5-star skills are a real big bonus. The only downside is his strength and his height. But moving on to the first striker, who is Dormbia, who I definitely recommend. He's not amazing, he's not insane, but overall he is really, really good. He's got amazing pace, he's not tall, I think he's got decent strength, I'm not 100%, but he doesn't get like instantly pushed off. 5'10", 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot. If you look at the right, he's played 4 games, 2 goals, and he's managed to pull 6 assists, which is insane. So decent overall shooting. I think his finishing's 80 odd. 91 pace, 85 dribbling is insane, and he can nod in headers. Obviously, when you've got Danny and Holt crossing in, he definitely does finish. And finally, we have the player review who I did yesterday, Cochran. I'm not 100% sure on the pronunciation, but this guy is an absolute monster. Obviously, if you're watching this squad builder and you didn't watch my review, I'll put a link down below or at the end of the video or something, because this guy is amazing. He's got some insane stats. Like, with his stats adding up, his shooting should at least be like 85, 86. His heading is underrated personally. I think his heading's like around 80. Obviously his passing's okay, his dribbling's good. You know, his pace is 80, acceleration and sprint speed. This guy was a monster. Like I said in the last video, the only downside was the 3-star skills, 3-star weak foot, and his passing and dribbling could be slightly better, but overall he is amazing. So there is the squad. I hope you've liked the video. We're going to move on to a few goals. Didn't manage to get loads, but it is a decent amount. So this is the squad. It originally cost me around, I think, 200k, but I've already seen Danny. I managed to pick him up cheap for 134,000. I came on this morning and he already dropped to 115,000, so I'm not 100% sure what the price is going to be for him, but you know, there's the squad. I hope you've enjoyed this. Let's move on to the goals, and peace.
Let's take the first train, take the first train.